But then 3 players from your team,
Yeah.
if they stay injury-free this season, your team will overachieve.
Oh, Vinicius, the obvious choice. We call him the man with 3 lungs. We call him the engine. We call him the generator. We call him the instigator. We call him the facilitator. We call. If you let me, I will finish everything.
Welcome back to Passion of Football.
Welcome.
I'm here again, Nonso, with my co-instigator,
Yeah.
Olamide, as always.
Second day. Right here.
Tough stuff.
Woo. Yeah.
Tough stuff.
There.
So,
Let's just...
well, we've done a bit of introduction, and now we are just going to look next stages, the season to come.
Yeah.
Transfers that have been done.
Yeah.
Places that need to be improved still.
Yeah.
Players that need to step up. We're going to look into all of that in this little chit chat that we get to have at this moment. So, let's just go over the transfers that Real Madrid have made this summer. Of course, we have the stellar signing that we've known was coming for the longest time. It has dragged since some of you were in secondary school. But finally, it has happened. Kylian Mbappe has moved from PSG. He has broken free from the shackles of Uber Eats. And now he's in the big leagues. So God be his glory. Kylian Mbappe to Real Madrid. A seemingly free transfer, but there was a huge amount of money paid signing on fees and all that. There was a huge bonus. But don't let that transfer wipe away the other transfer that was made just a few weeks before that transfer was confirmed. Real Madrid confirmed the signing of 17-year-old Endrick from Palmeiras for about 62 odd million euros. So these 2 signings, how would you say your club has done in that transfer window so far? Because, I mean, one thing that everyone continued to say about Madrid last season was everywhere soft, everywhere good.
Yeah.
Defense, bam. Midfield, correct. Wing, soft.
Yeah.
The only thing that was missing
was
the 9. Because Benzema had left and you had to use a stopgap in Kuseli, who didn't do a bad job.
Yeah.
But you needed quality 9.
Yeah.
Not just, I can do a job.
Yeah.
You need a quality 9, which is what Madrid usually is about.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be for successful clubs.
Yeah.
So, with the signing of 2 players that kind of thrive in that position, how would you say your club has done this season in the transfer market?
The transfer this season, I think it's a good one. Because a lot of people have been thinking, we have been trying to sign Mbappe just a couple of years ago, maybe since the last 4 years where Ronaldo left. That is it. People have been thinking, maybe that was the moment we started trying to pursue Mbappe. But people forgot that guy played for our youth team.
Did he now?
Yeah. He did a trial in our youth team. Zidane brought him to the youth to the youth academy. He came there. He came for some trials, but a lot of inner stuff happened and he wasn't able to pull through. Then he went for Monaco. Then since that time, Perez has been on his case, wanted to bring him. Obviously, the last time when he was almost just a little thing left, we would have been a Madrid player. But obviously, for different reasons, one of it being financially and the rest. So, but we were still able to pull him through. And at least I see a lot of fans and people are saying, it's a late signing, he should have joined earlier. But I don't see it that way because one of the most, if not the most historical signing we have made in Ronaldo, he came almost the same age range. So he was 24 when he came through. Then Mbappe is 25. So I think they have a lot of time and he has a lot of time to play for us. You understand? So I think it's a good signing for us. I don't think Mbappe needs to be explained. We just hope he does not get injured. Stay fresh. Good dressing room.
That Spanish football doesn't treat him as cruelly as it did Zlatan.
Yeah, and a lot of and I just hope the dressing room is okay. They work together, and I think Madrid will be able to achieve that. But Hendrik, as you said, the second signing, yeah.
You know, say that guy don't dish, Hendrik.
Ah, Hendrik
Because
has,
we've been seeing a lot of his videos. They've been interviewing him a lot, and he's, you
ooh,
know, I believe when God said, "Let there be lights," you know,
light came.
God saw everything, saw the water, saw the animals that are created. In the middle of all this, Hendrik was there.
Oh,
I'm very sure.
yeah. Hendrik is
You
Hendrik
don't,
is
you don't think?
yeah. Hendrik is one for the books. It's just one because I like the way Madrid is signing for now. Because in as much as we have the squad for now, those guys are still look at the oldest, apart from Modric, Vasquez, and obviously the old girls that we have. I think in terms of age now, the oldest should be I think Valverde. I think he's 26.
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe Mbappe 20 going to 26 this year too. So I think those and they are still pretty called young players. So I think the average age in Madrid is kind of okay. I think 21, 22. Adagula, Brian Diaz, all these guys they are still young.
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, yeah, Vini. So I think when you see have Hendrik, at least you know he's someone that even if it's not playing that much, you can loan him and bring him back at least to improve his playing time.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure he improves as a player. Then when okay, see the loans runs out, you can bring him back. So I think we are pretty good for the signing now because the other signing really had an effect on us with the money spent and everything. So but I think this season signing, I would have loved to have one defender because if we I don't trust Militao's performance for now. Hopefully he get back to his form before he got injured for the ACL, which was very sad, but it's football. But if we lose Rudiger now, it's going to be a problem for us this season. So I think we needed a defender. But
I know a certain club in England that is. We have a lot of defenders for people to look at. I can call like 3 now.
yeah, no. This is
You could come shop. You could come shop.
Yeah,
You
so
could rejuvenate. Yeah, you know.
yeah, so I just think that is the only area we need some players now. But hopefully this season we'll be able to keep up. Then next transfer we do get a couple of defenders. At least Cavani is getting old.
Mm-hmm.
One person to support Rudiger and Militao because I know Alaba. I don't know when he's fully fit is that guy, but for now, injury is recovering, so I don't really. The only defensive side is the only place I think we need some signings. And obviously, the offensive, the number 9 position you were speaking about earlier minutes ago, I think, yeah, Mbappe is that guy. He's just going to be there for the 9 sake, but we all know how they're going to play. So, what do you think about your transfers by your club?
Well, to be very honest, I would like to break into song, but I'm not going to do that because that's going to be a little too much. But Ineos and Sir Jim Ratcliffe, they've done wonders on me.
Yeah.
They've done wonders on
In a long time.
You know, for the first time in a long time, I'm looking at the transfer business that we are doing, and I'm impressed.
Wow.
I'm super impressed.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's the whole idea of names and all those kind of things,
Yeah.
but they're not just going after names. They're going after proper deals, beneficial to us, beneficial to the selling club, beneficial to the player. 3 ways, which is good because before, and it's still something that they are trying to curb now.
Yeah.
It's something in the market that everyone would know as the United tax,
Yeah.
where for everybody else, it's 30 million, 25 million.
Yeah.
But for you, my friend, 75 million.
Yeah.
That's how it's been for United for like the longest time. And
Yeah.
it's been pissing me off because, you know, I mean, we just talked about it before
Yeah.
when I mentioned the Anthony thing,
Yeah.
right? So this summer, walking into the summer, we got so many people that left. 2 players that left at the close of last season.
Yeah.
Anthony Martial and Rafael Varane.
Yeah.
And rightfully so, because Martial is hardly ever available. The last time I saw Martial play for United was against Everton, the game that Garnacho scored the bicycle kick.
Ooh.
That was the last game I saw Martial play.
Wow.
I don't remember Martial playing after that.
That guy should be gone by now. It's not.
Yeah. That's the last time I saw Martial play. So
Yeah.
he went and Varane went because Varane, literally one of the highest earners on our books.
Yeah.
We didn't get Champions League football last season. We narrowly scraped it into the Europa League through the back door,
Yeah.
kicking Cole Palmer and Chelsea into the Conference League.
Ooh. Joy. A massive joy.
So sorry about that. But yeah, Varane left. And then there was obviously the case of Greenwood's loan coming to an end,
Yeah.
Pellistri coming back,
Yeah.
you know, all of these players from everywhere, Donny van de Beek's future, all these players. And so Ineos went into their first window looking to actively replace these things
Yeah.
that had left the club. Now, personally, I would have liked Greenwood to stay because the court of public opinion shouldn't really hold sway
Yeah.
in footballing opinions because, I mean, he's done wrong. I believe that he did what he did.
Yeah.
I believe that whatever he has been accused of doing, or whatever he was accused of doing,
Yeah.
raping, beating, whatever it was, I feel he did it.
Yeah.
Because no one in their right mind would get back together with their accuser and then have a child with them. So I feel he did whatever he did, but the court did not find conclusive evidence. Either that or, you know, they just decided not to proceed with the suing or whatever.
So yeah.
That's a bit controversial to say,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. Now, the case has been closed. He's been let out of court because no matter the kind of evidence you see online, they see way more than that in the court. Now, they've done all that. The player is out of the court. The player has been playing for a year
Yeah.
with his fiancée, with his child. I still don't see the point for the court of public opinion to like continue to hold sway and be like, oh no, he should never play for United again. No. We don't need that. This is a high quality player. We should have kept him. But we were able to get good money for him and a good sell-on clause.
Yeah.
So if he plays very well in Marseille, and he's not done bad in preseason, if he does that, and then somebody else wants to buy him off Marseille, United are going to get 30% of that fee.
Yeah.
Which is mad. No matter how you look at it, that is
Yeah.
mad, good business. And we still sold him for about 30 million.
Yeah.
Way less than we should have.
Yeah.
But it's a substantial fee. Now, Van der Beek has also left United, and people like Willy Cambola has also left United. He went
Wow.
to Villarreal.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he went for about 10, 12 odd million quid.
Okay.
Now, we've done such good business on that front. We even recently just let Aaron Wan-Bissaka go, which is something everyone's going to say, oh, it was a mistake, best one-on-one defender in the world, or whatever. I love Wan-Bissaka to the point I was calling him my bloody husband because he's that good. One of the most consistent players I've ever seen because he just has one job, and every time he shows up, he does that job.
Yeah.
He has his weaknesses, obviously, because it's horrible defending the back post.
Yeah.
And he's not very great in build up and everything.
Yeah.
But he's a professional.
Yeah.
He'd never complained, never went to the media, just played when he was asked to play,
Yeah.
did his job, clamped down your left winger,
Yeah.
made people have trauma
Yeah.
when running. As long as he's on the field, you're never safe. You never know where he's going to show up from.
Yeah.
We never win the Carabao Cup without Wan-Bissaka. The FA Cup final, we would have never won it without him.
Yeah.
But no matter how good the player is, the club comes first. So I'll miss Wan-Bissaka, and I'm going to cry when we go to the London Stadium to play West Ham, because if United are going to play against West Ham, trouble.
Yeah.
Because whoever is playing on that wing, Wan-Bissaka is going to kill them.
Yeah, because he knows that person in and out.
He knows you in and out. He basically trained you guys for like 5 years.
Yeah.
So he knows your
whoever
game
that person
too
is.
familiar. More familiar, pa. No amount of trickery you want to do here will work.
Yeah. No
Must slide there. Machuke, master baby, I go dagger around. Doesn't matter. I ask man. But the incomings,
Yeah.
they've been also good.
Yeah.
Joshua Sexy. Sexy.
Sexy.
I don't know much about the player. I just knew that because I play football manager a lot. Yeah. So I knew that at a point he was a highly rated prospect.
Okay.
Right? And if I'm to compare his playing style to like other players and everything,
Yeah.
I'd say he moves like Firmino Hurricane.
Okay. Yeah.
Where he's not in the box. I mean, he can pop up with a goal or two every now and then, but how he plays, the mobility, the passing, the dribbling, the movement as a whole, it's amazing.
Yeah.
He's an amazing player to watch.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is that at United, I'm not looking for that amazing player to watch because we have a couple of amazing players to watch already. I already have the likes of Kobe Mainu, I have the likes of Garnacho, I have the likes of Ahmad, I have Bruno Fernandes. Even if amazing to watch may not necessarily be like, amazing to watch, like, oh my God, you are a madman for doing that kind of thing. He's the only one that would have thought of that kind of thing. Something like that.
Yeah.
I've got this kind of players. What I need at United is a killer. I need someone who, no matter how bad my season is, you are going to score 25 goals in all competitions.
Yeah.
No matter how horrible my season is. Look at Harry Kane the final season before he left Spurs to go to Bayern.
30 plus.
He had about 35 goals that season in all competitions. Tottenham were shit. But he was consistently popping up with the goals. That's what I want. Because the truth of the matter is that if you get goals, you win games.
Yeah, but what I think about United signing for now, I think
just Zexi though.
Zexi.
I haven't gone in depth yet because I think what we've done is we've lost a striker, we've lost two strikers, so let's get one in. So now we've got two strikers in the team. I mean, Højlund's injured till next month.
Yeah.
Or end of this month. So Højlund and Zexi are our striking options, along with the Arsenal guy that we just got, the guy from Arsenal's academy.
Yeah.
Martin.
Martin.
Now that guy and Ethan Whitley are in the works to move because we also let Forsin go. Omari Forsin.
Yeah.
He left this summer.
Yeah.
Now we lost a defender in Varane, and Ineos went band for band, M for M, with Real Madrid for Lenny Yoro. I still could not believe it. Till now, I still cannot believe that Lenny Yoro is signed to a Man United contract. I cannot fucking believe it. I have not watched that guy play once before he entered United, but the way everyone spoke about him and how highly rated he was, and then straight away everyone just knew this guy is going to Madrid. But Ineos rocked my world and brought him to the theater of dreams. Or screams, as some people will call it these days, because we're screaming a lot. Either because they're beating us or rain is pouring on our body.
Yeah.
We are just screaming.
Yeah.
And it's not a good scream. But Euro is a United player. And the first games I watched him play at United, he was stellar. Controlled his back line, played balls over the top, defended when he needed to do, did his simple thing. And he's only 18. That guy has at least 15 years to play.
Yeah.
At least 15.
Yeah.
Because center backs don't peak. They don't fade out easily.
Yeah.
Look at Pepe. Pepe played, he was 41.
Yeah, but from that signing, let me chip in. From that signing of Euro, because I won't lie, as a football fan in general, because obviously as a Madrid fan, when you historically Manchester United is a big club, you understand? A big club in as much as I think they've lost their identity a little bit. Because of the players they are having now.
A little bit.
They don't understand the tradition, the heritage of that club. So I think this transfer window reminded people a lot. Okay, this club can still pull those strings. They can still bring some players in that they want. the Xerxes player. Obviously, the club is coming from Bologna. They have a good season with Thiago Monta. They had a very good season.
Ended up in the Champions League as well.
Good for them.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't watch him a lot to know. But I've seen a couple of highlights. Is that player that can do the unexpected with the ball, flair, pop up goals, quite skillful. Yeah, and it's a big dude. I think it's 6'2" or so.
6'4".
So you see, so it's a very tall guy too. So I think what United needed for the season was a lot of players for me. A lot of players in different positions. Like I always say to people, United need up to 7 players in everywhere, from the defense to the mid to the strike. But now I think with a couple of signings that you guys have made for now, I think it's fair. I think the only thing that will be left is if Manchester United can get one number 9, a pure number 9, at least to cover for Højlund. Like now he's injured, like you said. So if they could get a number 9, to be a good one. But the transfer windows, Manchester United fans have something to be happy for.
Yeah, especially with the latest transfers that we just completed yesterday from our brothers in Germany, who are also our friends. Yeah, United have many good friends in high places. We have Madrid in Spain, and we have Bayern Munich in Germany. We took Matthias de Ligt and Nusa Mazraoui. Let's just call him Nusa. We brought 2 of them for a combined 60 million euros.
A good deal.
That is an insane deal.
A good deal.
That is an insane deal. No matter how you want to look at it.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Insane business from Innes and Dan Ashworth. It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
So now we've got another centre back, which makes sure that at the start of the season on Friday, I am not going to walk into that. I'm not going to walk into another season to expect to see Harry Maguire, Lindelof, and Johnny Evans looking to start a game.
Yeah.
That's not what I want to see, because Harry Maguire is good on his day. On his day, he's okay.
Yeah.
Lindelof, I haven't liked Lindelof in 3 years. And many people would look at me, particularly you sometimes, you look at me and say, yeah, he plays okay.
He's an alright defender.
Go to a team that wants okay defenders, then go to Crystal Palace. Go to Brentford. Don't be here. Johnny Evans, he's got a few things in his body, but he's not supposed to be at United. And he's not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be here. So I know that come Friday, I'm going to have at least 3 of those people in my back line. I'm going to have a De Ligt, I'm going to have a Mazraoui, and I'm going to have a Martinez.
Yeah.
Because Shaw has decided to get himself injured again. Now, all those things look all well and good, but I still feel we need midfield because Casemiro has kind of reminded himself of who the fuck he is, which is good. Casemiro has reminded himself of who he is. Because last season, I was of the opinion that Casemiro's legs were gone.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going to be able to compete at the highest level of football again.
Yeah.
Because everyone was bypassing him, everyone was bypassing United's midfield and everything.
Yeah.
But then I saw preseason and I saw the Community Shield. Casemiro was everywhere.
Yeah.
He was facilitating attacks in front. He was breaking up play behind. Mainu was doing a good job. The boy who came in second half, Toby Collier, he was also doing a good job protecting these things. Now, Casemiro is just kind of like, he looks in the mirror and he's like, I'm not a damn puppy, I'm a bloody Rottweiler. He's reminded himself of what he is.
Yeah.
But like, that's all well and good. But then what if some point this season he kind of forgets what he is? Yeah. What if he gets burnt out? Again?
Yeah.
Which is why I feel we need a midfielder. And the links we've had, I'm also very impressed with them because once again, the usual name, Frankie de Jong, is being circulated. Though I don't feel he's going to leave Barcelona though, because Barcelona is paying him an exorbitant amount of money for wages. Yeah. Transfer fee, they could agree because Barcelona actually need to sell. They need to sell to be able to register their new signing, who they've not probably finished paying for, by the way.
Yeah.
They need to sell to get the green light to register Olmo.
Yeah.
And they need about 20, 25 odd million to do that. So Frankie de Jong is being circulated. There is Manuel Ugarte from PSG, who I absolutely loved at Sporting.
Yeah.
And there's Yusuf Fofana from Monaco.
Yeah.
Although he's looking like he only wants to go to AC Milan so far. And Sander Berger from Burnley. Burnley have recently not even been playing him because the Sky Bet Championship's already underway, and Burnley recently
I think they won
like
four
goals to 1
Yeah.
against Luton. Away from home, Sander Berger didn't even make the bench. United have already asked for Sander Berger, and it was about 30 million quid, which is a bit too expensive because they bought him for about 12 and they don't even use him. So you guys just relegated. You can't be charging 30 million for a player. And then the funniest bit of business that I've still seen United do this window is that they are still pursuing Everton for Gerard Brandtwhite.
Yeah, I think if we're trying to speak for the transfer of United, we're gonna spend the whole day.
Yeah,
So
because they're just pursuing everyone.
So we just have to see what happens
Yeah.
before the transfer runs in August 31st, I guess. So we just let's move. Let's see.
So what mistakes do you think your club has made now moving into this new season?
Yeah. Like, okay, this season now, I can't really, from the transfers is okay. We didn't make a lot. The only mistake I can see as a fan for us to have a very fantastic season like last season, because last season people forgot that we had a lot of injuries from the defensive position.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time we even played Chalmeni and Carvajal as a central back, which was weird, but it worked for that game, for a tough game in the La Liga season. So the only mistake I think we are making now is not signing a defender. Yeah, signing a defender. Wish we were going for Euro before, but it's a young prospect, and obviously we lost it to you guys, but we'll wait to see what I trust President Perez. He knows what he's doing.
Daddy Perez, as we call him.
We are with Ancelotti. I think I just hope the defense are able to stay healthy this season.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of injuries. Then hopefully we have a good one.
Yep.
So I think that's the only side I see that might be a mistake, but just that's the only thing we have. So what about United?
Mistake number one, we still have Shaw in our books. Luke Shaw is still my player. I'm annoyed, pissed, devastated even.
Yeah.
Because Luke Shaw has not been available for United since February.
Ooh.
That was the last time he played for United. He's been injured since then. Got injured in February. Did absolutely fuck all to be available for the end of the season, the running and everything. Got called up for England, went to the Euros, played one game, the 90 against Spain in the final. Good game he had, though. Fair enough, good game. Because he played against literally one of the best right wingers in the world today.
Yeah.
And he had a good game against him.
Yeah, it was good.
It was just a moment of lapsing, because obviously, match fitness and all that.
Yeah.
And then, he got caught out and the assist happened. Fair enough. But now we are heading into a new season. Sure, despite the fact that he did not play that much at the Euros, took the extended holiday that people that had been playing since the group stage took.
Wow.
Came back, did not play any preseason games, participated minimally in training, did not get fit enough for the Community Shield, and is now injured until after the international break of September.
I don't understand how he gets.
Luke Shaw has been at United for 10 years. 10 years he has been at United. 10 years. To show how long Shaw has been at United, when he was here, Van Gaal was coach.
Ooh, that's a long time.
He's somebody that saw Di Maria arrive and leave, played with Ander Herrera, won number 3 at some point.
Yeah.
Then said he didn't feel comfortable wearing number 3. He wanted his Southampton number back. So we gave him number 23. This guy has missed 190 games out of 380 since he arrived at United. It's unacceptable. I don't think any other club in world football would pamper a player like Luke Shaw in the team till now. He'd have been sold long ago. I don't know why he's here and why he has been allowed to stay here
Yeah.
while people like Wan-Bissaka and Greenwood were sold.
Yeah.
If we're going to sell anybody first, he should have been the first name on the list, in my honest opinion.
Okay.
That's one mistake. The second mistake, though I wouldn't exactly call it a mistake of some sort, because from the profits perspective, it makes sense. The sale of Greenwood.
Okay.
Because I felt he could
I
have
see
done a
that. I
job.
see that.
I felt he could have done a job this season.
Yeah.
And it would have been a bold move to just completely ignore the court of public opinion. He's not convicted. He's not convicted. He's been told that they're not taking the case any further. Move on with it. There's no point trying to say, oh, he's that. It's past. Move on. So those are the only two mistakes I'd say United have done
Okay.
this summer.
Yeah.
And moving on past that, who do you feel has to step up for your club this season? You got 3 players in mind?
That's a good question. 3 players to have a good season. Okay.
Not just to have a good season, but players you think that need to step up for your club.
That's it. Okay. One, I say Rodrigo. Yeah, I say Rodrigo.
I think he stepped up
Yeah,
enough.
I think Rodrigo has shown us that he's world class to me, but I think there are a couple of games in which I think Rodrigo was last season. I feel as a fan like he was missing a couple of games. I wish he left a lot of workload for a man like Vinny. Like there are a couple of games I saw. I'm just saying it from a fan perspective of someone that loves Rodrigo a lot. As a player that wanted to do well. I don't want him to leave because of the rumors coming from City, coming from different places. But I want him to prove to people this season that even if Mbappe is here, even if Vinny is here, I can still do numbers. I can still deliver this team. I can still show this is what I do all the time since I've been here. So that's one for Rodrigo.
And if he can't do that,
so
bring on Combs. I need him on my left wing because my right wing is pretty much locked down. Right?
Yeah, so I think Rodrigo is one for me. Then 2, there's a player I think Frank Garcia.
The right back.
Yeah, the left back.
Oh, left back.
Yeah. He plays for in the absence of Mendy. Offensively, he's good, but defensively, he's poor to me.
So it's kind of
poor.
like the way it is with
It's
Mendy.
poor. Mendy defensively sound, but he does not attack that much. So and I'm expecting more from him because when the clip I saw from him from Raul Vanekano this season, the way there was a game against Barcelona, I think they won that game. The way he burst from his wing for a goal, I was like, oh, I need this player in my team. It was giving me that vibe of that Robertson vibe, Robertson of Liverpool. You can go back, confront, but I've not been convinced of Ryan Garcia. So hopefully, I think this season should be a make or break season for him. Because if he does not perform well this season to me, because there are a lot of games, you have up to 70 games, all competitions this season. So a lot of players we see game times. So I want him to step up. Then the third player is something or someone I have to think about. I have to think about that third player. This one is just a wild card for me, but I will say Mbappe, in as much as he's that guy already, arguably the best player in the world right now. So, but I think this season he has to show people. I've been doing this in Paris for a long time. I was doing it in Monaco. Okay, now I'm in this club. I want to make sure people understand why I'm here. I'm not just here just to win, just Champions League, win the leagues, just be successful. But I want him also to be successful individually, to do well, because it has been a while since, not a while that long, because Benzema just left us 2 seasons ago. For a player scoring at least 30 La Liga goals. 25 La Liga goals. 35. That's what I'm expecting from Mbappe.
40.
So that's the expectations I
Yeah,
have for
40,
him.
40 in it.
Yeah. So that's the expectation I have for Mbappe. So those are the three players I have. So I know you have a lot of players in mind to stay for United.
No.
Yeah,
I actually don't. I do not have a lot of
So
players
which
in mind to
which
step
which
up.
players do you think should step up this season?
First, the very first person I'm going to face is our franchise player, face of the club,
Oh,
boyhood hero. Everyone
wow.
adores him. Blah blah blah. He feeds the hungry. Um, does
He
everything
does everything
except
except playing.
football.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Marcus Rashford.
Wow.
This season is the season that is going to prove to me and to many other United fans what I'd probably been saying for a long time.
Yeah.
That this guy is okay, he's good, he's got quite the talent, but he's not first team quality.
It's not that guy yet.
No, he's not even that guy yet. He's never going to be that guy.
Wow. Okay.
It's something I've been saying for like a long time.
So you don't
That
believe
United need to get a superior left winger to play ahead of him.
Yeah.
Because you can't make somebody like that the franchise player. I've said it many times. He's too inconsistent to be that person.
Yeah.
Rashford has had few good seasons. Now people would say, oh, if you look at the thing for years now, he's actually only had 3 bad seasons, which is just completely false.
Yeah.
Because if you count it on one hand, he's only had like 2 proper good seasons.
Yeah. Last season and
Last season, no, 2 seasons
two
ago.
seasons ago and what?
And then the lockdown season.
Yeah. The lockdown. He was good.
The lockdown season. Those 2 seasons were his proper good seasons. Every other season was slightly above average or bad. And they say, oh, he had 20-something goals and 8 assists. Solanke had how many last season? Is anybody going to call him a world-class player or say till the wheels fall off? Something like that? No.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Arsenal fans will never turn on Saka.
Yeah.
Because Saka's output is consistent.
Yeah.
No matter what happens,
Yeah.
no matter who is available, no matter who you set up,
Yeah.
Saka will always step up.
Yeah.
There's a reason, everyone would slander him. Many times I'd even slander him. But
don't.
I can't say Saka is a bad player. What I would tell you is that Saka is very good. He's not just world class yet.
Yeah.
That's what I would tell you. But if you ask me, is Rashford is good? No, he's not. Because he's too inconsistent. And there's always something wrong with him that doesn't make him to play up to his full potential.
Yeah.
And then if there's a player like that and you're making the franchise player, then walk the walk. You can't just come and start chatting saying, if you back me, good. If you don't, better. And then you finish the league season and the entire season with less than 15 goals. And yet you're earning over £300,000 a week. Why would you demand such exorbitant fees and not put the work in on the field? Doesn't make sense to me. So personally, Rashford has got to justify that new contract he got last season.
Yeah.
This season, somehow, I don't know how he's going to do it, but he's got to do it.
Yeah, this is make
And if he doesn't do it within the first few weeks of the summer, Ineos should look to one, sell him already, because I'm very sure there's some dumb club out there that will be scammed into buying him.
Yeah.
And then they'll learn the hard way
Yeah.
that this guy is not it.
Yeah.
Right? That's one. Or we get someone else to do the left wing role. I mean, we got Sancho in the team, but I don't even believe that guy either. Which brings me to the second person I need to step up this season.
Yeah.
Jadon Sancho.
Wow.
He's someone who basically walked out of the team last season because the coach criticized him and he went on a tirade saying, blah, blah, blah. Don't believe what he's saying. I do that, I do this. And then you got to apologize because you don't undermine your manager outside. And everyone's like, well, if the manager can chat shit, then the player can also chat shit. Well, the manager is in charge. The manager is in charge. You don't chat shit about your manager outside and then not apologize. The manager is the one who is in charge of the team. He's the one that has all the power in the team.
Yeah.
There have been bigger egos than you in this dressing room. One of them being a certain Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo was booted out of this team for way, way less than what you are doing right now. And Ronaldo was even more justified today because he had just lost a child. The things that Ten Hag did for Sancho 2 seasons ago, if Ten Hag even showed a measure of these things to Ronaldo, perhaps Ronaldo would still be at the club. Perhaps Ronaldo would have even hit form again. I'm sure.
Yeah.
But he didn't. Sancho betrayed Ten Hag's trust. So I'm expecting Sancho to this summer, or this season rather, show United fans and himself that what I did at Dortmund was not a fluke.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you guys shelled out 75 odd million quid for me to play.
Very expensive signing.
He went to Dortmund back on loan, had a very underwhelming loan spell. People will say, oh yeah, he dribbled, he scored that one goal against PSV. In the Champions League final, he was the worst player on the field. When the lights shine brightest, that's when we know the world-class and elite players and the bums. And constantly, all you've shown is to be the bum. We don't want that. The third person I want to step up the most this season is Onana.
Onana.
The waymaker, as I call him. Because United could play the hell out of somebody and then Onana is just like, see you.
The drinker.
Onana will just come, see you, score. There's space. Make game sweet. You know? Let's add extra tension, extra incentive to the game. You know? Type shit.
Yeah.
I need him not to be on the hair level of saving. Because De Gea, for all his saves, he did a lot of damage in his last season. His last 2-3 seasons at United, to be fair. I was sick of him. So Nana needs to step up in the sense that there are some things that you should just be catching.
Yeah.
You can't just do some shots and then all you're just doing is standing and looking. Or they play a shot and then you just put a wrist and then the ball still phases through your hand and goes in the net.
Yeah.
You should do better. So I need him to do better. His ball playing, there was no doubt about it.
Yeah, never been doubt.
Never been in doubt that this guy can move the ball around and everything. And, you know, pre-season and the game against City, United have actually shown that it's not like last season where there's gap upon gap upon gap. United is harder to break down now. City only had one shot on target in the whole 90 minutes. That one shot on target was the goal. That's how much harder it is to break down United. United will face 20 shots against Bournemouth and then play against City and face only 9.
Yeah.
That's mad improvement. That's mad improvement, no matter how you want to look at it.
Yeah, hopefully this season.
So there's a lot to look forward to this season, but I need those 3 players to step up.
Yeah.
At least. There are some players that I'm very sure many of you will be expecting to see, the likes of Maguire, Shaw. I've given up on those players. I'm giving up on those players. Many times I wonder why they are still here. So can't be asked. But then 3 players from your team.
Yeah.
If they stay injury-free this season, your team will overachieve.
Oh,
Who are
okay.
they?
Okay. One is Vinicius, the obvious choice. I just have to say him to call his name because that is one player that I'm most proud of. Like, seeing the growth from the signing 2019 we signed him. So till now, looking at the growth that now is even in Ballon d'Or conversations, being the top contender. So I'm very, very convinced with Vinicius. I just want him to have a very free season, injury, in aspect of injury. So he's the top choice for me. Then 2 is Valverde. Federico Valverde. We call him the man with 3 lungs. We call him the engine. We call him the generator. We call him the instigator. We call him the facilitator. If you let me, I will finish everything. So we call him the future captain.
We
call him everything because he, in the Madrid fan base, we know Valverde is most likely the most important player. he's just so consistent. He played all games last season and the season before without being subbed. So what did that to tell you? Even Vinicius, other players, Jude, they are getting the substitutions and they are getting the rest, but Valverde no way, because the coach knows how important he is offensively and defensively. He's that guy that is going to give you that Kante role. I'm going to mark for you. Sometimes you find him in the right back, you see him in the left back, you see him in. Sometimes I'm like, just play your role, but the man does not. He just like the job. So he's the second player for me. Then the third player that I think if he's injury free, we're gonna have a good season. I think Rudiger. Rudiger, the top. Rudiger impressed me last season because I was so happy with him with all the injuries Madrid faced.
I mean, to be fair, he had his moments.
Yeah, he had
He
his
had
moments.
his moments of madness.
Yeah, yeah, but still, he's one player that I trust in because of the experience. He is very capable. So hopefully, I think he stays injury free. Madrid's gonna have a good season. So how about you? So what players?
Three players. One, my captain, Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes, which I mean is the case, is always available. He's always available.
Mr. Available.
I love that particular feature of his where he rarely gets injured. He's always showing up.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, he's going to show up.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a period last season where he got injured and couldn't play because of a broken hand or something.
Ooh.
And then we lost 4-0 to Palace.
Wow.
Horrible times. Just went to show everyone that there are problems at United. There are problems at United.
Wow,
but Bruno Fernandes is not.
It's not one of them.
He's not one of those problems.
Yeah.
He's not one of. Not even close to being a problem.
Yeah.
That man is too valuable an asset. So like, the more available he is, the better for our season.
Yeah.
The second person, Lisandro Martinez.
Woo. The dog.
My butcher.
The dog.
My butcher. If that man is available for me all year round, it won't be a far stretch to say we win the league.
Woo! Wow, woo.
It won't be a far stretch to say we win the league.
Confidence.
If that man is available all year round and we are able to get scoring, a lot more with the kind of football that we play. If that man is available all year round, it won't be a fast stretch to say we win the league.
Wow. Martinez.
Because what that man does to my defense is immense. I mean, with the signing of the Lit now, seeing the Lit and Martinez in one defensive unit again, I don't know if they played together before, but seeing them together in the same unit again as defensive partners would be nice. And then you now think about the prospects in October, because the two of them there now basically takes much of the pressure off from Euro. Because Euro is going to come back from injury and he's not going to be the one we are looking up to like Mainu last season, who were like, oh, Kobe Mainu is the one that's going to come and fix everything for us. There's going to be a solid base and then he can just come and play his bit.
Yeah.
So he's eased into it.
Yeah.
And then we could even possibly see some sort of personnel change all around for that. We could try something along the lines of Euro Martinez, Delete, Mazraoui.
Ooh.
Something like that.
Okay.
We could see stuff like that. We never really know. So it's stuff to look forward to. But yeah, Martinez is somebody that if he's fit, if he stays injury free, United are going to have a damn good season this season. And the third person who I feel like is, if he stays fit, we're just going to keep killing it. Ahmad.
Ooh, Ahmad. Yeah.
Ahmad Diallo.
The boy of the moment.
He's literally. He's brought tears to my eyes, man.
Oof.
He's brought tears to my eyes. I can't believe we've had somebody at the club like that, and we still went to pay money for Anthony. Worse, we still let Anthony play over him. It's shocking. But thank God for Ineos. Ineos, you have rocked my world. I know you still have much more rocking to do, but as it stands right now, you have rocked my world.
You have done it.
You have rocked my world. Now, I know we've talked before about what would make a good season for United and Real Madrid. We've talked about that before. But From your preseason so far,
Yeah.
from your preseason so far, and your Super Cup final today against Atalanta. It should have been Leverkusen because that would have been the perfect story. And then we'll be wondering who scores first is going to lose
Yeah.
because that's the way it is with Madrid and
Ah,
Leverkusen last season.
that's
If you
our
score
way.
them first, you're going to lose, no
Yeah.
matter how you do.
Anyway,
Yeah.
never lose.
So the question is, in the preseason game so far that Madrid have played, who do you think your best player is looking forward?
Okay. I think we played 4 preseason games. I think we played AC Milan. We lost, but there were a couple of good performances from Brian Diaz, Adagula, especially.
I
Then
like that boy.
Ceballos, and this new young defender. But he has an ACL injury.
Is it
Sadly.
Joan Martinez?
Oh, very good
Yeah.
players. 6'2" for 16-year-old is surprising. I don't know but I know he's a very tall lad.
I was
So
about that height when I was 16.
very
I'm
tall,
joking, I wasn't
tall,
that height.
tall lad. And I saw a game with Chelsea. Good game, good game. Then which other game again? Barcelona, the same game. But if I'm going to be impressed with just one player in the preseason, I'll say it's Adagula. Because he really, really showed, he showed us in the Euros already. We know the kind of talent we are, but the squad is not able to break in. But this preseason, he showed me what he was made of. And I'm proud of the guy. And I know maybe this season he's going to get more minutes.
But of course.
Yeah, so he's that guy that I'm proud of.
But of course.
So, in your preseason, I watched a couple of games, and I could say my United player of the preseason is Amad Diallo. So I want to hear from you.
Ahmad. Clearly. Ahmad.
Undebatable.
That's not even something anyone's going to debate. Ahmad was the shining light of our preseason tour.
Yeah.
But then if you're going to talk about unspoken performances,
Okay.
Mason Mount in this preseason, he was great. Mason Mount was great in this preseason. Harry Amas, the left back.
Oh, that young guy. I
Harry
watched him
Amas.
again. He reminded me of
Sure.
young Shaw.
There's a reason why Rashford was able to enjoy somewhat in preseason because Amas and Shaw are basically the same profile.
Yeah.
The same profile. They play the same way.
Same way, yeah.
So yeah, obviously there's no way Rashford wouldn't thrive.
Yeah.
I mean the goals didn't come that much, but so yeah, Harry Amas, Mason Mount, those two performances, they may be under the radar and stuff. Toby Collier as well wasn't bad.
Yeah.
The number 43, he wasn't bad at all.
Okay.
But I mean, those are the players that I knew stood out and everything. So that's preseason.
Yeah.
And now I guess all eyes are looking forward to the start of the new season.
Yeah, man.
Where we basically get to go to war. Brother shall hate brother, mother shall hate husband,
and people shall cry.
And people shall weep. There shall be crying. There shall be shaking. There shall be gnashing of teeth.
I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be a good season.
I believe so. It's gonna be a good season. It's going to be a very, very good season. Yeah. So every single week we will be here.
Yeah.
Different location perhaps, but we will be here.
Yeah.
On your screen to bring you the best of the banter, the best of the cooking, the best of the insults.
Yeah.
So people might have to sleep on the couch on some nights. Because I mean, I date a Liverpool fan, so that's interesting. I'm a United fan, I date a Liverpool fan. So,
that's weird.
I mean, yeah, it's not weird. Yeah. It's not weird. It's not weird. I'm going to buy her a Liverpool shirt, I am going to buy her a Liverpool shirt. But we'll be here the entire time. Myself, my co-instigator, and many other of our friends who are going to be chipping in from time to time. Just stay here, and we'll definitely see you on this same street.
Just subscribe, like the video, share amongst your friends. Make sure you view it on Facebook, every social media platform. We're there. We're going to be in your screen, your faces throughout the season and beyond. So see you, same place, same time. Catch you. Passion of football worldwide.
what he said.